Funeral and homegoing, Franco Baresi, fans' emotional tribute continues at Casa Milan. You are forever immortal, and that heartfelt message scrawled among countless others outside the club's headquarters captures exactly what has been unfolding across Milan these past several days, as supporters continue gathering in extraordinary numbers to honor a man whose loyalty to this one club defined an entire era of Italian football. According to reports from Italian outlets, hundreds of fans have once again lined up outside Casa Milan this week, just as they have every day since news of his passing broke, taking turns leaving handwritten messages, personal mementos, and quiet moments of reflection around a makeshift memorial altar that supporters themselves helped create in his honor, a spontaneous outpouring that shows no signs of slowing down as the club and city prepare for his formal farewell. Franco Baresi passed away on Friday, July 31st at the age of 66, and in the days since, Milan has entered a period of collective mourning rarely seen even for a city so deeply connected to football, with the emotional weight of his loss extending far beyond the walls of the club itself, and into the everyday lives of ordinary Milanese residents who grew up watching him anchor one of the greatest defenses the sport has ever known. According to his family's wishes, Baresi's remains are currently resting at a funeral home, where a private viewing will be held only for close friends and family members who wish to sign a memorial register, with his wife specifically requesting that this moment remain intimate, reflecting the reserved, private nature that defined him even amid decades of public adoration. The public funeral itself has been confirmed for Tuesday, August 4th at 11 in the morning, taking place inside the historic Basilica of Sant'Ambrogio, with the city of Milan officially declaring the day a citywide period of mourning, an extraordinary gesture that will see civic flags lowered to half-mast across all municipal buildings throughout the city. A rare honor reflecting just how deeply intertwined Baresi's identity became with Milan itself over more than 2 decades as a player and additional years serving the club afterward. To understand why his passing has triggered such an overwhelming and sustained public response, you have to look back at the remarkable career that made Franco Baresi far more than simply a great defender, beginning with his childhood in Travagliato, a small town near Brescia, where he was discovered playing football at a young age by a local priest who reportedly recognized something special in the boy's ability on the field, an early sign of the talent that would eventually reshape Italian football history. Baresi joined AC Milan's youth academy in 1972, beginning a relationship with the club that would last for the rest of his life. And by the time he made his first team debut, he had already become known for a level of defensive intelligence and composure well beyond his years, qualities that would eventually make him team captain and one of the most complete defenders the sport has ever produced. Over the course of his playing career, which stretched from his professional debut until his retirement in 1997, Baresi became so synonymous with the club that his number 6 jersey remains permanently retired to this day, a rare honor reserved for only the most legendary figures in Milan's storied history, and one that current players still pass by every day, reminded of the standard he set throughout his decades wearing the rossoneri colors. Beyond his club achievements, Baresi's influence extended deeply into the international game as well, anchoring Italy's national defense throughout multiple World Cup campaigns, and it was this rare combination of club loyalty and international excellence that made him one of the most universally respected figures in the sport, admired not just by Milan supporters, but by fans and players across rival clubs and countries alike. That widespread respect has become strikingly visible in the days following his death, as tributes have poured in from far beyond Milan's own fanbase, with former Milan defender Fabio Capello publicly reflecting on how deserving Baresi had been of football's most prestigious individual honor, expressing that missing out on it remained one of the few disappointments in an otherwise extraordinary career, while also praising him as the only defender ever capable of consistently troubling a young Diego Maradona, a remarkable testament to his defensive brilliance during the peak of his playing days. Even far from Italy, the reach of his legacy became visible this week when current Milan defender Matteo Gabbia and head coach Ruben Amorim, currently on tour in Perth, Australia, paused to pay their own personal tribute, laying a wreath of white flowers in front of a mural depicting Baresi, a quiet but powerful gesture showing that his influence continues to resonate throughout every corner of the club, regardless of geography or generation. As the week continues, and Milan prepares for Tuesday's funeral at the Basilica of Sant'Ambrogio, the scene outside Casa Milan remains a living, breathing tribute to a man whose loyalty, humility, and defensive brilliance shaped the very identity of the club he served for nearly his entire life, with supporters continuing to arrive daily, adding new messages, flowers, and quiet reflections to the growing memorial, each one echoing the same sentiment already written by so many before them. That Franco Baresi, though gone, remains forever immortalized in the hearts of the fans and the history of the club he gave his life to.